Welcome to County Report this week. I'm Lorna Virgili. Thank you for joining us. County Executive Isaiah Leggett started the year holding the first of 5 operating budget public forums in Germantown. And despite freezing temperatures, many up-county residents showed up to let the county executive know what should be some of the priorities for the fiscal year 15 operating budget. Executive Ike Leggett laid out the picture for the fiscal year 2015 operating budget by warning residents that despite the improved fiscal state, the county needs to be cautious.
As we emerge out of this recessionary period, as we see better days ahead, we have to be careful. We have to be careful that we do not get into a period of unsustainable budgets. Unsustainable budgets, where we get the gyrations up and down for a period of time for a number of years. We do not want to see that. I anticipate, and I know there'll be a great deal of input from people saying, well, times are better, let's make these immediate changes and go back to spending as usual. We can't do that.
Revenue projections are up this year by $86 million, but critical choices will be made to balance a $166 million projected shortfall. The budget for FY14 was $4.8 billion, and nearly half of that went to funding Montgomery County public schools. Any additional funding this year might have to come from the state.
When this budget comes through, will there be a chance that funding will be above the minimum level because the kids keep coming and the quality of the education is being impacted?
So I'm working with MACO, I'm working with county executives and the mayor of Baltimore and others to support an effort now, led primarily by Montgomery County, to enhance school construction. Now, we will have a budget recommendation looking at what we can do locally next week, but there's no way for us to enhance that despite the increased aid that we've received from the state, despite the increased amount that the state has put into school construction to meet 2,000 plus students per year. That's been about 5 or 6 years now. So we're talking 12,000 students over the last few years and another 2,000 coming next year. We can't absorb that without additional support from the state. And I'm seeking to try to find ways in which to do that.
Other areas of highest spending last year were public safety, debt service, and Montgomery College. In this up-county forum, residents were interested in expanding services for adults with disabilities, road repairs, and library maintenance. There are 4 remaining budget forums. They all start at 7 p.m. The executive will submit his proposed FY15 budget to County Council on March 17th. A new program that targets drivers who pass school buses has officially gone into effect here in Montgomery County. And as Susan Kennedy tells us, officials are hoping this effort changes some drivers' behavior. Susan?
That's right. It's been years in the making, but the school bus camera program is officially underway, and school officials and police officers want drivers to respect the bus. Over winter break, several school buses were outfitted with cameras designed to catch those motorists who pass while children are getting on or off the bus. School officials say it was reports of these incidents from the bus drivers themselves that led to the push for this initiative.
We're alarmed at how often our school buses are passed when they're stopped. It's a huge pet peeve of our bus operators because they're so focused on safety, and we train them about safety in every single aspect. And this is one that's a bit out of our control, beyond our control, where people pass stop school buses and put the lives of children at risk.
A state survey released last year showed that Montgomery County, the largest school system in the state, had close to 1,100 drivers who failed to stop for working school buses. Captain Tom Didone says the main goal of the enforcement program is to keep kids safe.
Using automated enforcement to protect our kids is a great thing. This is one of those violations that officers always try to enforce, but it's very, very difficult and should be very easy for the cameras. Hopefully, with all the publicity going on, people will recognize that we're serious about the safety and that they will voluntarily comply and not pass the school bus.
Maryland law requires drivers to stop for a bus with flashing red lights when traveling in the same direction as the bus or approaching the bus from the opposite direction without a physical barrier in between. Police say the program will expand over the next several months and will target bus routes with the highest reports of violations. The department will review violations and citations with $125 fines will be mailed to the register owner of the vehicle.
We want people to fear the bus or respect the bus, which is our new campaign. And we recognize there are three types of violations. There are people that are distracted drivers that don't see the bus or aren't paying full attention and they pass the bus. There's people that intentionally pass the bus. They feel that selfishly, their own personal needs are more important than passing the school bus. And that's not acceptable. And finally, there's the uninformed. If there's just a painted line on the road or a painted median, that doesn't protect a kid. You must stop, whether you're on the same side of the bus or the opposite side of the bus.
Each of the county's 6 bus depots will have one bus equipped with a camera, with the number of overall cameras expanding in the coming weeks. In Rockville, I'm Susan Kennedy for County Report This Week.
County Executive Ike Leggett recently held an information session on the Open Montgomery program, where county residents can have access to services and data, as well as share their ideas on how to improve the county. Executive Leggett talked about the potential benefits and opportunities for partnerships with different county agencies. Open Montgomery offers increased community participation and a greater transparency in the county government. One of the goals of the program is to identify the needs of residents in order to improve the quality of county services.
Joint participation in open government programs is crucial if we want the best outcomes for our residents, businesses, and all of our partners.
For more information, visit montgomerycountymd.gov/open. There has been improvement in the compliance of non-sale of alcohol to minors. The county's Department of Liquor Control revealed a 10% increase in alcohol compliance. During compliance checks mid-last year, 160 of the 210 licensed establishments and stores checked did not sell alcohol to minors. During these checks, agents from the Liquor Control Office and police officers sent young people under the age of 21 into the shops to attempt to purchase alcohol with a vertical Maryland underage driver's license. 81% of the shops visited last year passed the inspection. It's been over 3 years since the Gaithersburg Library closed for renovations, and the January 4th reopening of this beloved county facility marks a new chapter in its history. My MC Media's Sonia Burke reports. Sonia?
The newly renovated Gaithersburg Library is now open. And as you can tell from the people behind me lined up to check out books, there was a big demand for this facility.
2, 1, we're open!
The opening day celebration looked like a scene from a shopping mall on Black Friday. There were hundreds of people lined up to check out the newly renovated facility and to borrow some books.
It's a great day for the community. There's been a hole in our hearts, really, for the last few years since this thing's been closed, and what they've done is wonderful.
This has always been one of our busiest libraries in the county. The meeting rooms here will be well used. It's a job center, and it's very strongly supported, and the community's missed having it here for 3 years.
I think it's very nice, and I like the new modern look.
It's amazing. It's bright. It's cheerful. There's space for teens. There's gorgeous space for children.
The 2-story, 62,000 square foot facility is located on Montgomery Village Avenue, and it includes over 100,000 print volumes and access to an array of databases. There are several green features, including a vegetative roof, while the building's other amenities are as diverse as the community it serves.
Mr. Leggett, when we talked about designing new libraries, he said to me, Parker, I want a cafe in the library, because what he recognizes is that if you have coffee if you have light snacks, it makes it easier for people to spend the whole day.
Libraries are more than just the buildings. The library is a part of the community, and so the community must feel at home in the library. Is it comfortable? Is it accessible? Do you have the appropriate hours for the library? Do you have the appropriate staff, the technology? All of those things go together today to make what I consider to be a good community library. And I think we have that proper mix here in Gaithersburg.
You can visit this library 7 days a week. For County Report This Week, I'm Sonia Burke.
When we come back, the county launches an innovative pedestrian safety campaign. And Right On implements a new route to service MARC commuters. We'll be right back.
Did you know there are more than 10,000 county government phone numbers? But there's only one number you need to remember for non-emergency calls, 311. MC 311 is Montgomery County government's online telephone information system. Need information? Have a problem or complaint? Trying to locate a county government facility? Call 311. The call center is open Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. The website is available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
Ever pull into a parking lot and think, what's up with those pedestrians? Sometimes they seem so oblivious to vehicles. Park, start walking to the store, and wow, those drivers are so aggressive. They act like the lot is theirs. It's no wonder that nearly 1/3 of pedestrian collisions occur in parking lots, and a significant number cause severe injuries. Avoid becoming a statistic. Drivers, don't run over people. Pedestrians, don't get run over. It's that simple. Heads up in parking lots.
Are you sure they can recycle us, Clamshell?
Hey, Dome, we're on a new recycling postcard.
I can't wait to make a new start. Maybe I'll be a red carpet at a big premiere.
And I'll get to paint the White House.
Shh, here he comes.
Now you can recycle more plastics in Montgomery County, including #1 PET plastics such as clamshells, deli containers, trays, lids, domes, and cups.
We're in!
For more information on recycling, contact the Montgomery County, Maryland Division of Solid Waste Services at 311. The wait is over. Recycle more plastics today.
Welcome back to County Report This Week. I'm Lorna Virgili. Montgomery County Police Officer Ben Crumling recently saved the life of a 9-day-old baby boy that was having breathing problems. The officer took immediate action at around 1 a.m. on Randolph Road while he was patrolling. Here's Commander Don Johnson to tell us a bit more about this incredible incident. Commander?
Officer Ben Crumling is one of our midnight officers, and he was on patrol on Randolph Road in the vicinity of Hamilton on December 30th at about 1 o'clock in the morning. His attention was drawn to a vehicle traveling at a high rate of speed, and he began to watch the vehicle and approach this vehicle. As he did, he saw that the people inside were flashing their headlights and clearly needed police assistance. Now, as a police officer, you never know what this could be. Many times you're stopped by vehicles reporting a serious crime occurred or a traffic accident, or perhaps you're trying to get away from someone who's trying to do them harm. But in this case, Officer Crumling quickly analyzed the situation and determined that there was a young 9-day-old baby in clear distress. The mother was holding the child in her arms and the baby was not breathing. Officer Crumling called out his location, called for an ambulance to come and assist, and then began his life-saving measures. Officer Crumling started CPR and was able to get the child breathing again. Fire rescue responded, transported the child to the hospital, and a few hours later, the child was released in good condition. This was a situation clearly where Officer Crumling was in the right place at the right time and did the right thing. He had a definite positive impact in his young child and family's life that will never be forgotten.
Wonderful story. Thank you, Commander, for being here with us. Now we get an update from the county's Department of Transportation on an innovative pedestrian safety campaign. Here's Tom Pogue. Tom?
Hi, I'm Tom Pogue, Community Relations Manager for the Department of Transportation. Here's an update from Montgomery County. County Executive Leggett has launched a new public education campaign about the consequences of failing to practice safe pedestrian behaviors. The initiative uses eye-catching ads in a graphic novel format. They appear on ride-on buses and in bus shelters in areas with the highest concentrations of pedestrian collisions. Most of these locations are along state roads, so the county and the state are working as partners to make engineering improvements improvements to enhance pedestrian safety. Along Piney Branch Road, where the campaign kickoff was held, enhancements include better signs, modified signal timing, restriped crosswalks, turn restrictions, upgraded sidewalks and streetlights, and 2 pedestrian refuge islands with flashing beacons. The educational ads feature Maria and Marco in a scene in which Marco fails to use a crosswalk with dire consequences. Pedestrians are urged to wait for the walk signal, watch for turning vehicles, and cross at the crosswalk. Drivers should stop for pedestrians in crosswalks, slow down, and avoid driving while distracted. For more information, go to montgomerycountymd.gov/mcdot. We're working to keep you moving safely.
The county's Ride-On bus service is adding a new Ride-On route. Route 94 is called Meet the Mark. This bus service will run during rush hour between Clarksburg and the Germantown Mark train station. Chief Carolyn Biggins joins us here today in the studio to talk about this new service. Chief?
Clarksburg is one of the fastest growing areas in the county, and we worked with Councilmember Rice last year and with the Mark train service to provide a new route from Clarksburg directly to the Germantown Transit train station. We're going to be able to meet 5 of the 9 morning trains and be able to pick up people for 8 of the 9 evening trains for a true Meet the Mark service, getting people from Clarksburg to employment centers in Gaithersburg, Rockville, and as well the District of Columbia. So if you're a regular Mark rider, it's a really great service and it's free for you. You can use your weekly or your monthly pass and just use it as a flash pass, or use your Transit Link card. Or if you're not a regular Mark rider but you want to use the train, simply get on the bus and pay a cash fare of $1.80 or use your Smart Trip card for $1.60. It's really going to be a great service connecting people within Clarksburg with a transit service which will connect them ultimately to the District of Columbia. And it's great for us as a community because it pulls cars off of Interstate 270 and allows us to reduce our carbon footprint. So I hope everyone in Clarksburg will use this service and will see it as an additional transit opportunity for the residents there.
Thank you, Chief Biggins, and certainly good news for commuters. When we come back, Montgomery College has a totally renovated science building. And some MCPS students personally meet a jazz legend. Arturo Sandoval visits Blake High School. We'll be right back.
Montgomery County high school and middle school students compete for cash in the Keeping It Safe Under 21 Alcohol Prevention Coalition PSA contest. Middle school students can receive up to $500, while high school students can win up to $1,000. Entries must be 30 seconds in length. The message: prevent underage drinking. Entry forms and submission dates can be found online at montgomerykountymd.gov/KIS. Get your entries ready and remember to keep it safe.
This message brought to you by FEMA. Home fires occur most often in winter. Keep anything that can catch fire at least 3 feet from heating equipment. And never use an oven to heat your home. Stay in the kitchen when frying, grilling, or broiling food. Turn space heaters off when you leave the room or go to bed. Make sure all vents are clear of snow and ice to allow carbon monoxide to vent outside. Have your furnace, heating system, and chimneys serviced each year by a qualified professional. Learn more at www.usfa.fema.gov.
Welcome back to County Report this week. I'm Lorna Virgili. Students from local public schools attended a recent conference on lifestyle choices held by the African Immigrant and Refugee Foundation in Silver Spring. My MC Media's Valerie Bonk reports on a panel that grabbed the young audience's attention titled Sex, Drugs, and Rock and Roll.
Here in Silver Spring, a forum explored the major issues affecting African immigrants and refugees, educating local African youth on health and behavior choices they face every day.
Do you find that a lot of kids talk about drugs? A lot. A lot. And is it supposed to be considered something that you do when you become of a certain age, or a way to party? Or a way to fit in?
Yeah. Drugs, sex, and rock and roll were the themes of a recent discussion with local African youth. The hope was to bring middle and high school students with similar cultural backgrounds together to talk about the pressures they often face from peers.
Kids in general are engaging in sex, drugs. We know that popular culture has a great influence on the way that they engage with their peers, how they kind of move through the world as people, as young people.
The panel also talked about how counselors and parents can help navigate cultural differences to help make the right decisions.
With African youth, the whole conversation around sex, like we discussed at the end, it's not really sexual education in the home. So a lot of youth are getting their information from friends or from the media or from pop culture, which can be dangerous.
Counselors and mentors who work with African students said that the focus is on making sure they learn how to navigate cultural differences.
In the African context, there are some topics that are considered taboo, and discussing them or bringing them up at times with your parents might mean that you're engaging in that behavior, whereas it could just be a curiosity thing.
They are from different cultures, so they have sometimes to work through the American culture and the other way around too, and we help them. It's like a bridge. We help them to get used to the culture, the American culture, and make sure that they succeed in schools.
For County Report This Week, I'm Valerie Bonk.
Montgomery College opens its newly renovated Science East building in just a few weeks. MC's James McLean gives us a sneak peek at what will be in store for students for the spring 2014 semester.
New classroom spaces are coming to the Rockville campus of Montgomery College. Science East will soon reopen and join up with the recently opened Science Center, creating one large complex for students and faculty next semester. And as Energy Manager Mike Whitcomb explains, this building has a lot to offer.
This building will be a LEED Gold building, similar to the new Science Center. And it has a brand new envelope, high efficiency lighting, high efficiency air handling systems. The old building, the original construction was built in the 60s. So now we're 2014, and certainly it was due for renovation. And the students are going to find that this is a 300% better building than what they had previously. Certainly all new, much more comfortable environment. You're going to see bioretention facilities for stormwater management. On the roof, we're going to see the solar panels and the new penthouse air handling system.
Other improvements include smaller, cloud-based PCs for each workstation, which saves both energy and space, and a more durable linoleum floor material that cleans with just soap and water. The next phase of construction for the Science Complex will be the renovation and addition of a third floor to Science West.
When we move people into Science East, we'll then move over and begin the construction for Science West.
The building opens for classes January 24th. From Montgomery College, I'm James McLean for County Report This Week.
The Black High School Jazz Band recently got a very inspiring visit from Grammy Award-winning musician Arturo Sandoval. MCPS TV has a story.
Today we had Arturo Sandoval, the amazing trumpet musician, and he came over to teach us and educate us about his life and how we can improve as better musicians.
No shortcut, don't forget that. In this business, forget it. It's only one way: strong dedication, strong discipline, and big passion and respect for music. We cannot jump on the stage without being prepared and ready 100%.
Everything started when I heard that Arturo Sandoval was coming to town. I jumped at the opportunity and I got in touch with his management, and miraculously worked out.
You have to be in love with music, and you have to really got that passion to really grapple and drive you through all difficulties in life.
I guarantee you every single one of them is going to go home and practice after hearing him play today.
What a marvelous opportunity for these students. This was truly a day most of these band members will remember for years to come. When we come back, the county gets ready for the Martin Luther King Day of Service celebrations and activities. And don't gain weight during the winter months. The county's Department of Recreation is giving residents a discount on fitness programs. We'll be right back.
Montgomery College's spring semester classes begin on January 27th, so there's still time to register. Choose courses from more than 130 majors and programs offered at our campus locations and online. You can register today online or at any of our 3 campuses. Make sure you get off to a good start at MC. All new students should definitely attend a new student orientation session before the start of the spring semester. It's a great way to get acclimated to campus life. Sessions are held on all 3 campuses, and parents and family are also welcome. Come out and support the Montgomery College Raptors. Men's and women's basketball seasons are heating up, and they both have a full slate of home games scheduled in January. Follow the teams on social media for the latest news.
Welcome back to County Report this week. I'm Lorna Virgili. The day of observance of the Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. holiday will be Monday, January 20th. As in the past, the county will honor and celebrate Dr. King's legacy with a series of volunteer service activities and a concert at Strathmore Music Hall. The concert will start at 3 p.m. and it is free, but those interested in attending should obtain tickets by visiting strathmore.org or by calling 301-581-5100. Well, with the holidays over, it is time to recycle that live Christmas tree. Residents of single-family homes may just place the tree at the curb on their regular recycling collection day. Just as a reminder, remove lights, stands, and all ornaments. Businesses and residents of apartments should check with their property managers for recycling instructions. The recycled trees get a new life as they are composted or chipped for mulch. For more information about waste reduction or recycling, visit montgomerycountymd.gov/recycling. And it is also time to take down the holiday lights from outside plants and bushes. Our friends at Brookside Gardens tell us why this is crucial.
All right, Jeff Patterson here, light show manager here at Garden the Lights, Brookside Gardens. We really appreciate everyone that comes out to see our show.
They're gorgeous. They're just absolutely beautiful.
We get thousands of visitors every year, and I just wanted to remind all you at home to make sure you take your holiday lights off every year. As the season gets really cold, everyone kind of forgets about it. Several years ago, to cut costs, our labor costs are the biggest thing that we have here for the Garden of Lights, as we tried to leave the lights on the tree. The horticultural manager and I walked around to many trees, and we decided we wanted to leave lights up for a growing season. And you can see here with all these ridges in the tree, this is from 1 year on this crepe myrtle tree, damage that we had after 1 season. So we automatically took them down, and that was 5 years ago. So you can see how it's grown out of it some, and we were lucky it didn't kill this tree. But this is the damage that could be done. So I know it's getting cold out right now, and the last thing you guys want to do is take your lights down, but make sure in the spring you get them down. If you wait that long, I would take them down as soon as you could after the season. The other thing to do is watch out, because the trees are real brittle, and so it's super cold outside. You want to be real careful taking them off so you don't break up your tree. That's all. Thanks a lot.
Whether it's Zumba or Tai Chi, there is no excuse to be sedentary this winter. The county's Department of Recreation launched Be Active Montgomery, an initiative that introduces creative ways for residents to meet their fitness goals by offering programs for everyone. There are some free class demonstrations at certain recreation facilities. And this month, there is a 10% discount coupon that can be used for any recreation class or program. So visit montgomerycountymd.gov/rec to schedule your next fitness class. And with that, we close this edition of County Report this week. Remember to like us on Facebook and to join us again at this time every week for a look at what's going on inside Montgomery County. I'm Lorna Virgili, and thank you for watching.